Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here, and if you're seeing this, it is because I was unable to do a proper logon because I had to edit something. So, in case you're seeing this, please enjoy the rest of whatever episode this is. Thank you! I also think my Discord just dropped. Or something
I
happened.
guess we'll hear you.
I can hear you again. Did Discord drop out for a while?
I don't think so.
Okay, things got weird for a little while. For a while I didn't hear you. And now I'm kind of back and everything. The server kicked me for flying. Not sure how or why. I just know that it happened. That was a thing. I'm seeing a lot of terra crystals. I should definitely go back and grab some more of those other crystals at some point. I just know it. It's going to come down to that. I'm going to need more crystals. I thought I'd collected all sorts of types, but the answer is apparently no. Hi, zombie. Position lag hits me before I see it actually be able to. Give me those shades. Oh, sweet, I got the shades! I actually got the shades! Oh my goodness. Nice! Round mirror shades. Sweet! They may not be good armor, but they look cool, so I'm gonna put those on later and just, look cool. I just swiped a zombie shades.
No.
So that happened. But yeah, I raided a couple of Evilcraft structures a little while back, including the evil dungeon and a dark temple. Ah, I see our houses from here. I'm good. So I'll be able to head down if you need me to, because I can see the way home. Oddly, did not see any of those glowstone skeletons on the way. I really thought they'd show up a little faster, but no. Maybe if I just stand here and look around, so some of them will show up. Beehive. Because I have seen them in this biome before. I just don't see any right now. Maybe it's one of those super... Oh, I see some. Oh, thank goodness. I see some. I need you guys. I really, really need you guys. So, prepare to be... I don't have much space. I might see if I can pull off a little trick. I don't think I can... Can I? Nope. Forgot those things do not go backwards. Darn it! I'm gonna have to drop something. I just know it. I'm going to have to drop something. It'll probably be seeds, because seeds, you know. Did I turn the wrong way? I saw those guys just a split second ago. Which direction was that? Because I'm gonna try to get their stuff. Because I need glowstone, and there's glowstone skeletons somewhere around here. I saw them literally a split... Aha! That direction. I got turned around. Okay. What I need to do is I need to defeat these glowstone skeletons and get their stuff. Because if I can get some glowstone, then whenever I so getteth some redstone dust, I'll be fine. Oh, unlike zombie pigmen, these guys are totally hostile. Oh, the pain. I was burning. I was so burning. I got some glowstone dust. Only a couple for that? Ouch. Yeah, I need to totally fish up a good bow. It's something I totally need to do between episodes. I need to fish up a good bow. Have I mentioned that I really like fishing in Minecraft because of the random stuff? Including...
You probably have mentioned it at some point.
Yeah. And the random really good stuff is even better, so if I can fish up a good bow or a couple that I can combine into an even better one, that would be nice. So I need to have myself some fishing time. This guy looks swank. Huh. Maybe he just looked that way. It looked like he had armor or something on, but he totally did not. I'm not going to bother with the rotten flesh right now because I can get more. One thing I'll also need is I'll need to create a special structure to slaughter zombie pigmen. Because if I can destroy enough of them to get decent gold, that would be great. Oh, special spider. Oh, you are terrible. Oh gosh. No, no, this is bad. This is bad. Into the river. Back into the river. Back into the river. Must submarine him. Must submarine him. Must submarine him. Oh gosh, that was nasty. If you see a black widow, they will wither you.
Oh.
Oh gosh, that was painful. Whew. Yeah, that happened. I think I'm gonna have myself a mana cake, just because it would clear a spot, and I can get this. Wait, is this what I think it is? No, that's a different thing from Adden Furrows. For a while, I thought it was Fire String from Nature, and I'm going, are they compatible? The answer is no. Why do I have this sword? I have so many things I'm gonna have to swap out or something. Spider Eyes can be later. It's a really good thing I got water breathing. Whenever you need to kill anything that doesn't know how to swim, just dive underwater and submarine it. Because that is certainly a tactical advantage. Gotcha. I'm taking this special string. Oh, these guys are everywhere. I am being attacked by some very nasty spiders. Oh, oh goodness. But yeah, I mean, I kind of vote for Dreadium Plague being a Dreadium-based life form that liners everything. You know, some people are actually suspicious certain bacteria might be using liner reactions naturally, so the idea of it happening biologically might already be in real life. How's that for a thought?
Well, no, there is a bacteria that can create nuclear reactions on its own.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's at least, and the one they're most suspicious of is probably that one. I know it by heart. I mean, I took microbiology, and the thing is, it's one of the few names that I can say with pride I have memorized, because it's such a unique case of bacteria that it is just beyond insanity. It's called Dianobacter radiodurans. I know that's a hard mouthful for some people to even think about, but it's one that's so cool that you just have to. It just sticks in your mind. It's going, yeah, this thing is the awesome one, because what it does is it literally eats radioactive slag, and it processes it. In fact, they have never been able to isolate this bacteria without some measure of radioactivity. It is always radioactive. It is literally feeding off of it. They found out how it can stand it is it has the best DNA repair mechanism in the entire Earth. Like, it can regenerate its entire genome every 5 seconds. I am not even kidding. It can repair the whole thing that fast. That's why they can't really use its traits for other things, is because every time they try splicing it with enzymes trying to cut its DNA, it repairs it before they can add anything to it. It just automatically seals it. So they're like, this thing is impossible to splice. Why? You have no clue. It repairs itself too fast to splice. It just refuses. It's like, oh, you think you're gonna do something to my DNA? Nope. Denied. Like, every single time, they're just like, you cannot stop this thing genetically. It's like perfect. They think it really is like a bacterial apex evolution, that it has found its perfection. It doesn't even care about any kind of additions anymore, that it has reached its absolute point. Like, there is no need for anything more. And from how good it is at its job, you'd have to kind of agree.
Yeah.
It's like, this is officially ridiculous. But it will purposefully eat radioactive elements. And they think one of the things it does is it's using them for literally some kind of liner-based fuel. Like, the thing feeds off radioactive power. And it just goes after it like crazy. So they're always like, how does this thing even survive? But it does. For it, that is its life. Oh my gosh. Oop, wrong thing. Meant to throw this in there. There we go. Some wheat. I can make myself some bread if I need to. That's nice. I have plenty of bone if you'd like to make something else out of bone.
Sure, yes. Could probably figure something out.
Yeah, like, do you need to make any tool out of bone? I have plenty. Just come over and find my drops chest. I haven't got them labeled yet. Like, I haven't put up any signs, but eventually I always do that. Eventually. I always put signs on them. But yeah, I know for a fact we have a Darklands biome of some sort just a little way past the overworld nether biome, because I clearly saw a structure there, and it's right next to a village. So that happened. You know, I should probably make a chest just for loot bags until I can sort them out. That would be a good idea, because I collected so many on the way. I'm going to have such an opening ceremony later, I just know it. Wait, over here? Ah, hey, here we go. I may actually have to start collecting more wood again. So I keep making more chests. I know that I have iron chests in here, but I only have so much iron at this exact time, so I might want to wait on actually using it. Then I can upgrade all, darn lips. Then I can upgrade all these chests and make them fantastic. Because one really cool thing about when you upgrade a chest in world is it will actually move, it will change it where that section of inventory is automatically in the upgraded chest without disturbing it. Like, it doesn't spill out or anything. You can just slap the upgrade on and you're fine. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of lore and mod ideas, have you thought maybe of having, like, specialty chests in your mod before?
Has it really gone more than just having the crate being just a slightly malicious with a little bit more inventory?
Yeah, it's like a little bit more. But I mean, like, maybe, like, specifically, like... Uh-oh. I'm getting this weird lag. I'm not sure. Okay. Whew! It powered through it. I was worried. But, I mean, have you thought maybe just having, like, some compatibility with Iron Chest going, like, well, maybe this will upgrade to, like, Abyssal Knight, or, oh, you could even do something you haven't got, like, much other use for in terms of, like, as a special material. Maybe you could have, like, a shadow or dark chest where it's made basically using shadow gem stuff.
I thought maybe using just the kind of materials that I have ingots for, but not anything really past that.
Okay, so maybe just ingot-based and... I'm wondering if this is rendering for you two, or if I'm just getting very weird lag, but my chest is doing that thing where it's stuck in the open position. Okay, that wasn't just me. I swear if it tells me I'm flying again, I'll know it's lying.
I think the weather is pretty clear.
Yeah, maybe.
How's it on your end?
Right now things are going fine, actually. Do you, want me to maybe next night actually take down a few more of those skeletons so I can get myself, some glowstone? But one thing we certainly don't have is much in the way of diamond, right? Well, actually, let me open those loot bags, because sometimes they might give diamond. Well, let me see if diamond will show up in them. Because one thing about JEI is it also has like this plugin that's a JER, just enough resources, and it'll say alternate things that can give you it, like drops and other stuff. So let me see here, and like that can include that darn lips again. That can include compatibility with loot bags. So let me see, loot bag. Aha! There is a chance of diamond in common loot bags, uncommon loot bags, rare loot bags, epic loot bags, and legendary loot bags. So 5 different types of loot bag can give you diamond. Okay, this presents us with a possibility. Want to see how far we can go with just loot bags? Because I have several, and I want to see if one of them forks over a diamond. I have 1 common, 4 uncommon, and a rare loot bag, so maybe between all these, they'll actually give me what I'd like. So let's go for broke and see if I can get a few of the right things. Oh! Well, that's useful. That's unbelievably useful. Okay. This was a common one. I got a broken pickaxe from forestry, which I know you can use for, like, certain materials. I got sacks of storage from Cyclic, which I do believe we can use as if they were backpacks. Also, I have a heart container. This thing you can create with one of the weirdest, most miscellaneous recipes you've probably ever seen. But it basically gives you an extra heart that I think lasts until you die. At least I think dying doesn't get rid of it. I might hold on to that for later, because although it has a very high EMC value, it at least has one. Again, just look up heart container, and you will see what I mean by the most ridiculously crazy recipe you've probably seen in quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you looked. Isn't that crazy? It's like, who would think to put that all together? But the sack of storage, you can actually use a lot like a backpack, so I think we'll be a lot better off. Do you want one? I actually have 2.
Sure.
Okay, so come over to my house. I'll toss you a sack of storage. Oh, I accidentally clicked the loot bag while opening my door. Climbing gloves, shears of winter, sweet, and some paper. I'll take that action. Shears of winter are actually very nice. They how should I put this? They act like regular shears, except they last forever. Area effect shears, left click, when click block, blah blah blah, etc. Basically, from what I remember, this has an unbreakable tag all the time, so yeah. Okay, here is your extra backpack, or sack of storage, technically. So now you have one too. We should be good.
Yay.
Yes, I have shears of winter. I don't think these have durability. I think they just are. It takes 2 diamonds, a frozen core, and shears to make these normally. Yeah, those 2 diamonds would... I'm very grateful I just got that as loot. Because that would be kind of a hard choice. I've also been getting potions of health boost. That's nice. Wheat, some track. Oh, that's interesting. I got a... Oh, experience boost. I got a crystal that's completely indecipherable. Because of it's like one of the crystallized elements, but it literally has everything in Aklo. It won't even tell you it's from Abyssalcraft.
Yep, that's the Aklo font.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. Well, I didn't get diamonds per se so far, but I got something that involves them, so I'm good with that. Black Lotus, some condensed blood, an iron pickaxe. Do you want a spare iron pickaxe? Because now I have 2 actual iron pickaxes and an emerald one, so yeah. It'll help you.
I don't need it.
Okay, so you got an iron pickaxe now?
Yeah, I already have iron. I'm actually making a smelter.
Okay. Oh, I have enough stuff to make a smeltery as well, so we're definitely going to be good on that front. Because I do have plenty of stuff. In fact, we could just kind of pull it together and make an extra big smeltery. That would always be a good thing to do. Oh, I have a Necronomicon made, by the way.
Oh, nice. I still need a normal book for mine.
Okay. There is an alternative although I do have some leather, there's an alternative recipe that you can get with Tinker's Construct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have a fire charm now. Fire protection while carrying. Right click to toggle, currently on. Nice. I'll put my crystallized element in with my minerals for now, because otherwise I will probably forget where it should go. You know, with some of the things I've got, I might be tempted to actually make myself a potion shelf for a change. I haven't done that in, like, I don't know if I've actually had to do that before. But I've been receiving these potions as bonuses, so why not? Also, seriously need to get myself that third crystal. Okay, so what do you want to do next? You want to raid the Darklands biome? Because I know kind of where it is. And I do have a sack of storage. Although, well, actually, before I do that, I should probably grab myself some extra food. I hear a guardian. The interesting thing about that is you can't tell exactly where they are, because like a ghast cry, their sound for their attack can actually be heard throughout the entire plane of existence you're on. Not even kidding. So, to sleep or not to sleep, because there is stuff we might do at night.
I can stay up.
Okay. So you got some stuff you're doing through the night. Do you want to... Oh, I have some sand, gravel, and sand in one of my... in, like, my general mineral chest. If you want to use that to make some more grout, you can. Because I was just going to make a lot of grout with it and build up my smeltery.
I'm already covered on that front.
Okay, so you got enough stuff?
Yep.
Okay. Because I got enough for, like, 2 stacks of grout, I think. Oh, these guys will shoot down. Oh, these guys are a lot more dangerous around the water than most. Oh, wow. Well, I got enough glowstone for my thing whenever I get the other stuff ready, so that happened. Those glowstone skeletons will shoot a projectile at you, and they will turret downwards and shoot you if you're below them in the water.
Huh.
So they are considerably more dangerous in this situation than usual. And you can't fully block their shots with the shield, so just saying. Because I have tried, and it doesn't work. Whew. That was insane. Okay. I just wanted to cross this biome. Thank you very much. And then that all happened. So, thanks for that, glowstone skeleton and accompaniment. I'm just going to run this way and see if I can find that biome and fight myself some shadow creatures. Oh! Wow, that's an epic loot bag. Okay, that'll be fun later. I think I have to go literally all the way across it. Oh, I saw movement and I don't think I want to know what it was, because I think I know what it was and I don't want it to be that. There's a creature kind of referred to as a curse that goes around in this biome sometimes, and for that matter in the nether. And it creates a lot of bad things in its wake. Oh! Hello, Ghast. That was sudden. Okay, I'm right next to the corallium-infested swamp, but I'm really looking for that Darklands. So if you're a Ghast, that's totally happening. Bet you missed me from your angle. Bye, Ghast. Come on, let me... Darn server lag. That will probably won't let me hit it. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is what happens when you're literally more to, like an ocean away and you're trying to just fight a ghast. It's probably not gonna happen. But I do see my prize, the nice Darklands location this way. Whew. And a rather wondrous looking village. Seriously, this village is magnificent. Oh, night might be over before I get there. Oh! Got some nice wake plumes, though. Wake plumes are a somewhat important plant in Ars Magica 2. And Ars Magica 2 used to have Thaumcraft compatibility, but I'm not sure if they re-enabled that whenever it came back on. Pretty sure they hadn't, because I don't think they've updated in a while. Either way, I am in the Darklands biome. Oh, yes! Thank you. We have a statue. We, in fact, have a statue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's, Shoggoth Ooze, Monolith Stone. Okay. Azathoth, actually. Thanks! We have statue! Yay! You know, I might take this Monolith Stone pillar while I'm here. Yoink. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm grabbing this. This is totally worth it, because I got some Monolith Stone for free. And I haven't got my other stuff set up yet, so why not? Okay, Matic, do your job. Let me dig some stuff. No freebies? Aw, that was bonus stuff anyhow. Who's this guy? Oh, you're from Toro Quest? Do you, where's the rest of your society? Is that around here? Oh, okay. I found a structure that has some serious guys, guarding it. Serious guys with swords. So, that happened. Found a forestry house. An arborist. Lemon sapling. Okay. That might be a thing later. This is a very nice village. Okay. The interesting thing is none of this village was actually directly influenced by the Darklands that it's right next to. Like, it just barely escaped being a Darklands-style village. Yeah. The people here are nice. They seem to be pretty ignorant of the fact that if this particular biome had only creeped in a few more blocks, that they would have darker-looking houses. Oh, ouch. Got hit by bees. Got too close. That was on me. Cotton. Yeah. Maybe later. Okay, this is just a nice little place. Darklands is pretty nice, actually. Oh, more structure. Oh, please have another statue. I am statue hunting. Oh, there's several in this direction. This is a big one. Yeah, we got ourselves a big Darklands biome over here. And, yeah, you might also explain the lore of the Darklands in general, also, while I'm going about. Ritual site. Well, that could be useful.
Well, some of the lore to that is, well, stuff that hasn't been put into the mod yet. But, ignoring that part, that's...
So, to-do list includes add lore?
it has lore, it's just that I don't want to spoil the thing. Because the thing...
So some of that's later. Well, that's
been,
partially what this is about, is exploring the lore of Abyssalcraft along the way.
But this is lore for stuff that doesn't exist in the mod yet.
Oh, that. Yeah, that would be too much of a spoiler. Ouch. I'm being attacked by some very angry bees. I'm just glad they're not bigger like birds. Hello, chickens. Ooh, statue. Oh, I think it's a... Yes, it's a Cthulhu statue. Sweet! Thanks, Cthulhu. I will enjoy your statue later. Although, I hope it enjoys me, because we know what happens when it doesn't. Is my skill not high enough to get me that as often as I think, or is it because of the height? I think you normally have to be below a certain height level for the dig ability to... Oh, excuse me, to trigger. There's also an abyssal block I saw along the way, and I will probably go with that. For now, I will just put you beautiful stair right back where you were. Some other stuff I'm keeping. Saturating. Again, I wish they still had that function where you could just stuff yourself with berries. Ritual site again, or maybe the same one. Oh, it's the same one. I just turned myself around. That was kind of typical. We have some decent surface lava over here if you need any. So there's that. So now I got that today. More ritual site. Okay. So that's over here. I guess mainly I should just wait for nightfall and then have some fights with some shadow creatures. Because that could definitely turn out pretty well. I think... Oh, wow. Yeah, we have a decent-sized ocean also past the Darklands biome, by the way, so if we need to explore heavily, we'll probably need to boat.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're past the combat update, so boats actually work now.
Sure that's...
See, this is why I sometimes wonder why more people don't go past the combat update. It's like, do they really know how cool boats are now? They're like, oh, but you have to worry about combat. I'm like, but boats and shields and dual wields and stuff and specialty arrows and more crazy stuff that's nice, and I can't resist breaking this block. I totally need to do this. Okay, abyssal block, let's do this. Oh! Even sweeter than I thought. I got that thing that gives you a complete ritual altar setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd seen a couple along the way, and it's not really hard or anything to make a ritual altar setup. It's just, yeah, that's what I got. Great wood tree. Sometimes you need to avoid the spiders. They tend to have spider spawners associated with them. I think that is still how it works. They're always guarded by spiders. Well, to be perfectly fair, it's usually the ones that you can visibly see cobweb around. Then you know you're in trouble. Until then, you're usually fine. Well, maybe while I'm in the Darklands and waiting for night, maybe I can grab some of these Darklands trees and see if I can get myself some saplings. That would be nice. Comparably speaking, how gracious are Darklands trees with their saplings?
It's the RNG for it is roughly the same as any vanilla leaves.
Okay, so it's like usual trees. Because I have seen
Yeah.
trees, modded or otherwise, that have been either nicer or stingier with their saplings. I do not have a lumber axe, but I think I can reach all of this if I'm careful. I do have some... I do have some blocks I can use, but do I want to do it this way? And hey, more sugarcane. Well, actually, I do have this now. And the sack of storage actually does give you, in fact, a decent amount of storage. So let me just toss a few things in that I will be sure to use later, but don't need immediately. Okay, just tossing things in. Do you find the lava yet?
Yeah, there's a pool right by your house.
Yeah. It's a nice pool. It'll work. Cthulhu statue. So, yeah, that works out nice. Oh, my epic loot bag. I might as well open that while I'm waiting. Sword of Backslice. So it's a skill sword. An extra bucket, some condensed blood, and... Oh! That's also really useful. I got an ender sack. What that does is it acts just like an ender chest, except you never have to place it down. So that's in the department of that's just plain useful. I know that's actually in a decent number of mods, by the way. Like something that just works like an ender chest, except you don't have to place it. So very popular. And probably why that features in Cyclic. Come on, tree. But yeah, I know there's a few features you're going to be adding later into the mod that's going to be really expanding on things. And I know there's some that's just been kind of hinted at for a long time. One of which has been pretty obvious, and I wouldn't exactly entirely call that a spoiler, just a reminder. And that's the fact that every time you defeat Asura, a certain message pops up and tells you who should be having revenge. Oh, block lag. Oh, there we go. Okay. Everything's fine now. For a while I wasn't picking up my wood. Did I get any sap? Nope, not a sapling yet. Seriously? Well, there's a fewer leaves than normal, and the pattern that I could reach was not optimal for getting them all, so yeah. I think I'll use that the way it could be. I'll retree. And then, oh. It's almost that time. It's almost night in the Darklands biome. Again, I do have fast leaf decay in this pack, so not exactly tree capitator, but hey, if you've got if you got tinkers and a lumber axe, then you're probably good.
Alright, forget about the bottom blocks of this smeltery.
What are you chipping at now?
You know that you had the 3x3 like bottom section of the smeltery. I forgot to build that.
Oh, so you didn't get the bottom part. Okay, because it does have to technically enclose the space, including using bottom, but you don't have to close it over the top. So it's usually meant to be kind of like a giant bowl shape made out of blocks. I got 50 Darklands oak wood and not a single sapling. Seriously, tree. That's just one of the best ones I could reach. I see another abyssal block. It must be opened. Whoa, position lag. What the? I don't think I was here. Did something teleport me? What just happened? That was weird. I still have my wood. Do these guys think I'm allied and are trying to pull me back from danger? What's going on here? Mysterious things are happening. I'm next to an abyssal block. I don't know if that's entirely coincidence. Ooh, cotton. Thank you, cotton. I don't see any shadow creatures yet, so I'm opening this block. It'd be funny if they popped out. Nope, abyssal zombies. These are not the these were not the creatures I was looking for. Oh, these guys are fighting them too. Again, I've got like mysterious random friends here. It's like, and they are actually kicking them around the curb, actually. These guys are fighters. Okay. If you see guys named sentries, don't bother attacking them. Just walk around and they might help you. That was literally one of the most random things that's happened to me in a while. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. Okay, can you guys help me with shadow creatures? Would that be a thing you can do? Because I'm looking for some shadowy things. I don't know if they'll show up in this biome exactly, but they probably should. Because it's like any Darklands, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm in a Darklands plane, and I'm out at night, and I'm looking for shadow creatures. Quick munch. Oh, I didn't get my shield up in time. Well, they got him. Wow, these guys are brutal. And I got an enchantment scroll. Confusion! Okay. Whatever that is, I have it now. Oh, did you just... Oh, these guys are also trying to fight the shadow creatures. Because I just found one. And I have received a couple of... Oh, it doesn't have the text on it, though. Does it absolutely have to be the smallest size? Because I think I got the one in the middle.
What do you mean?
The shadow gems. Does it have to be like a full gem? Is the smallest, or can it be any?
You do need a full gem.
Okay, because
Well, you guys are gonna need at least 4 of them to make a Shadow of Oblivion, but also just a full gem for the energy pedestal.
Well, I was just thinking of, is it a full gem for the lore to unlock?
You just have to kill any shadow mob.
Oh, I have to do it. Okay, see, the thing is the guys that were following me around did it. They're the ones who made the kill. And then I just picked up the gems, because they apparently beat me to it because they are very fast on their feet. Like, whoever these guys are, they are really fast. They're, again, noted as sentries, apparently. And they're actually decently good at their job.
No.
This is going to be bagception because I'm putting loot bags inside a legendary loot bag. Did I mention I got that before or not? Because that's awesome. Okay, now let me see if I can find some shadow creatures to take down directly, apparently. I don't even know if those sentries are following. I think they might just be from proximity to other stuff. Because I don't remember trying to befriend them, per se. They're just following me around for a while. Maybe it's just because I was close enough to the village?
Yeah, it could be. It's...
Baby zombie. Gotcha. Oh, shadow creature. Okay, these guys are distracted. I can go for the shadow creature. Shadow monster. Got it. Oh wow, that desynced hard. I just got that multi-strike thing that happens sometimes on servers. That was painful. But at least I didn't fly. I had that happen to me once on another server. Like, the lag just had it where the zombie suddenly hit me like 20 times in a row, and the momentum exchange meant I literally flew. Like, I died in midair after it looked like it hit me like 20 times in a row within a split second. In like, I don't know how fast, but okay, they're showing their name now, so the lore works. But anyhow, I just like, the lag happened, I just suddenly got hit like several times in a split second, and my body was like in midair, and I'm like, what? So it was just insanity. Of course, that's also why we like calling that that particular pre-built spawn town Lag City. So we all kind of joked about it on there, going, "Oh, this is Lag City." To be fair, it was a beautiful build. It just was so huge that it was very unwieldy. These guys are dropping non-player kill loot everywhere. Like, this is very useful. I have an entourage. But at least I did make a couple of kills without them kill stealing it from me. Because they were just... Who is this guy? There's this random fisherman around here. I have no idea where he came from. Oh, didn't get out of the way in time. Ouch. Sorry about that. Well, now there's a slightly different color in the Darklands. It is brown, because dirt explosion. That happened. Save the dirt. Okay, I have some stuff, and you see, I need a I have 5 Shadow Gem shards. I know that's not enough. What type did I get before? Oh wait, that is the type I got before. Just finally got... Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's all I can do for this round in terms of, like, day-night. Because I'm trying to remember if there was anything I included that can make it night. There might still be that old minor ritual from Blood Magic. But I'm not 100% certain.
I do think that one is still around.
Okay, okay. Because I'm pretty sure that Blood Magic will be able to work that fine. So I am going to attempt to head back home. And, yeah, because I need to get some additional food and stuff. So I will head back to my house, and if the timing happens to be right again, then maybe I will head back out and attack for more gem fragments, because I have about half of what I need. The other half, not yet. And it's under a heavy rain. Oh my gosh, I hope I make it, because I am losing food fast. I was out for too long. Things happened. Well, I could do the act of desperation and use some rotten flesh. But I'd rather have something else happen, like, oh, say, maybe nibble a squid along the way. But those guys, those sentries, are total aces at taking things down. They know what they're doing. They're certainly better than the guards from Minecraft Comes Alive. So they understand what's going on.
I take it those guards, they don't have any idea what they're doing, do they?
No. The ones from Minecraft Comes Alive are... They get themselves clobbered more than half the time. They don't know what they're doing. They seriously don't. It's be an embarrassment to call them guards, but it's the way it is. Like, you know, this might be a good time to open some loot bags just to see if I can get some food. I do have a couple of extra... Okay, I'll fully open this one later. Because once you open them, that is what it is. I do have some desperation moves here. Okay. Desperation move used. I'm good. I had a couple MREs from loot bags. and I just used one. So I'm now going from starving to stuffed in one move.
Well, I have a gas outside my base.
So you have a few?
No, I have a gas attacking me.
Yeah. That's a problem. I'm just trying to get back home so that I can resupply for a few things. And unsupply, for that matter, because I'm loaded. And I'm pretty sure the gas was here because there's a lot of extra fire in this area. Special note, that's not actually dependent on the nether. That is a property of their blast. So remember, gas fireballs will in fact equal fire everywhere.
Yep.
Wherever they go. Whoop, not that time. Oh, my fire charm activated. I forgot I had that on. It will use up a little durability to protect you from fire by trying to put it out immediately.
Well, I kind of
What's
ruined
hitting
my
me?
farm slightly.
Oh, a pigman is angry at me for no reason. Dude, I did not hit you in the face or anything. Why are you after me? Well, while you're at it, I'll try to grab your gold, because I need gold. So you volunteered, you're going to get it. So note, pigman might be mad for a little while. I don't know what set him off initially, but I'm going to finish it. Woo! Gold nugget. Sweet. Okay, anybody else now that you're all mad? Anybody? Nope. Just the one guy? Whatever. Maybe he got mad because I was doing things with blocks in the vicinity? I was just putting out fires. I mean seriously, that zombie pigman just didn't know how to take being fire patrol. You know? It's like, what? I was just improving this area by making it a little safer for other guests, and he just popped out of nowhere and attacked me. Sometimes you gotta wonder about zombie pigmen, huh? See, these guys are chill over here. It's just that one guy. That's one thing about me marking the evil dungeon, is because it was near my house, I can definitely find my way back easily. Whoa! Oh, that could have been bad. Server lag just when I was doing a jump over lava. Whew! I'm glad that went as good as it did. Ugh. Hit. I'm so gonna have to subdivide this into smaller episodes. I just know it. Ugh. I also picked up some random eggs along the way. Those will be nice fried. I really appreciate the fact you added fried eggs to Abyssalcraft, because that's one thing that I've always wondered, why is that not in vanilla? I mean, like, seriously, it's one of the most logical food extensions you could possibly ever had, and they don't do it. So, what's up with that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night there.
I probably will need to as well pretty soon, actually. So, yeah, I kind of agree that we'll probably need to do that. The only thing I can think of that I'll be doing otherwise is simply sorting my stuff. Because I got a lot of stuff really fast. So, see you later then, and we can get back to this another time. Maybe by then I'll have actually mined up that third type of crystal I need from Thaumic. It's so much easier once you get to the end, I swear. If you can fly around in the end, and even if you can't, there are crystal deposits everywhere along, like, the sides and undersides of Sky Islands in the end. Like, just tons and tons of crystal deposits. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. So, yeah, that's totally a thing. Okay, so bye for now, I guess.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, see you later. And as for me, as I said, I kind of need to call it a night soon. Oh my gosh, legendary loot bag. I'm gonna have to. There will be a big opening ceremony later. I just know it, because I'm getting so many loot bags, and in fact, I got bags from bags. So therefore, loot bagception does happen, or at least bagception. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. See, mineral. Monolith stone. Pillar. That okay. I am going to have a field day with this. I just know it. I don't remember if I can get apples from Darklands Oak. So that's an interesting question. So, yeah, that could happen. But yeah, I will have to head out soon. So, I also really need to remember to label my chests. So, special note, after collecting more wood, make signs. So that will be a thing. Okay, we're definitely going to be using that, getting into the lore of how these monolith stone things and statue contribute to power later. So, yeah. Oh yeah, that was going to be loot bags only over there, so that was going to be a thing. Okay, string from alternate spider. Let's see, spider eyes, special string. What can this be useful for anyhow? Huh, alternate bows. Lots of alternate bows. Regular fishing rod. Can be used as a substitute for string in anything. Fair enough. Okay, actually, that's pretty useful. So even if I'm being plagued by those guys on occasion, I will find myself in a good situation in terms of usefulness. That's very nice to know. Okay. Oh, red string becoming white wool. That's actually kind of funny. I thought I spied that, and I'm like, wait a moment. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, let me see here. Was there anything I can... Well, there is this. Trust me, that does go with that. And I'm trying to remember, can I actually... Really? It's always on a bone. You can't literally... You actually can't take Corellian Plague flesh and, like, craft it with a bone to make that. I mean, that it would seem to work that way, but no. It... I mean, can't you just shove it on a stick? Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to him later about that. This is a funny possibility. Hey, would you like to just put some on stick? Because that would be kind of funny. If you did that, you should just put it on a stick. Okay. Well, while I sort some inventory for a while, everything ought to be fine. There's probably going to be several edits as I carve this into multiple pieces. And I just noticed that I have no shoes. Yeah, that probably broke along the way. Anyhow, this has been Glitch Reaper, and I'll be signing off for now. So I hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.